Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
So you have found, by accident or on purpose, the Sunday morning Druid service at the Dublin Irish Festival. My name is Joe Arbach. I'm the senior Druid of the Three Cranes Grove, a Druid grove in Columbus, serving central Ohio. So on behalf of the Dublin Irish Festival and the Cranes, I'd like to thank you for joining us here this morning. Quick show of hands, who's done this before? That is a lot of you. It's very exciting. Thank you, Michael. Even more excitingly, there are a few people who did not put their hands up, so you guys are in for a really exciting morning. If you like what we do here, we do it about 8 times a year. Today, we celebrate Lunasa, a feast in honor of the god Lu. Later on, we are going to hear stories about his marriage to the land, symbolically and literally. Before we begin that, we have the bureaucratic part to deal with, so I have a few announcements. The first thing is, if you have something on your person that is electronic and makes noise, if it is not keeping you alive, we would ask that you silence it or turn it off now. That would have been really embarrassing for me. The second thing is this. We do not close any sort of circle here. You guys are not trapped here until the performance and the ritual is done. We are, but you're not. So if you need to excuse yourself or return for any reason, we ask that you do so quietly and respectfully. The idea of service, reciprocity, hospitality, these things are sort of central to modern Druidry. And you'll notice during our service that we don't pass any sort of plates, we don't send around baskets during the ritual. Afterward, however, we will have these people in white with baskets, and they will be collecting, as most of these services are today, for the Dublin Food Pantry. Checks can be made payable to the Dublin Food Pantry. So if you have taken anything away from this rite today, if you enjoyed yourself, if you learned anything from it, we would ask, if you can, that you give generously. Finally, probably the best reason to go to a Sunday morning service, Sunday morning breakfast, takes place right after this. We will be serving a full Irish breakfast, sort of right back this way at the Irish Baker, the Claddagh Irish Pub, the Celtic Pig, Highland Glen. We have Kate's Pancakes and the Giant Eagle food truck serving more traditional American breakfasts. That said, there are prayers to be said today, there are songs to be sung, and a ritual to be done. We ask that as you go forward today, you bear some people in mind that Dublin has sort of made us aware of: the John Fleming family, John, Sue, Jack, and Andrew, Brian and Megan Casey, and Bob Kane of the Hooligans. That said, children of Earth, Lunasa begins now.
We're going to sing some songs.
We are.
Say some prayers.
There are words to songs and prayers on the inside of the program. There's some in the front seat here if you don't have that. So let's Lunasa. Come we now as a people to gather at the sacred well. Come we now as a people to gather in the warmth and the light of the flame. Come we now as a people to gather at the sacred well. Come we now as a people to gather in the warmth and the light of the flame. Come we now as a people to gather at the sacred well. Come we now as a people to gather in the warmth and the light of the flame. Come we now as a people to gather at the sacred well. Come we now as a people to gather in the warmth and the light of the flame.
I speak now to the outdwellers. I speak to those that may disrupt our rite physically today. Please leave us be. I speak to the trickster gods and goddesses who may disrupt the energy working for our rite today. Please leave us be. I speak to our ancestors, some of those that may have not accepted our chosen faith. Please leave us be. I also speak to what was within us. anger, bitterness, jealousy, leave that at the tent, outside the tent. Outdwellers, I beseech you with this gift to leave us be in this right, to allow us to practice our faith in peace. Outdwellers, accept this offering.
Outdwellers, accept this offering.
Children of Earth, a bright welcome to you all on this fine, not too hot Lunasa day. Briefly, I ask that you find your center within yourself. Breathe deep of the air around you. Know that the work that we are about to do honors all. The spirits of the sky are above us. The spirits of the land surround us. The spirits of the waters flow below us. Surrounded now by all the numinous beings of sky, of land, of waters, our hearts tied as one, let us pray with a good fire. And as we always do, we call first to the Earth Mother and to inspiration.
It is fitting that first, as children of the earth, we call out to the Earth Mother. She from whom we have all emerged, she who supports and sustains us during this life, and it is to her at the end of our days, our journeys complete, our bones will lie. Blessed Mother Earth, we honor you best when we walk in balance. We honor you best when we make our footprints light upon your surface. We honor you best when we become your true champions. Ancient Mother of gods and goddesses, ignite your spark within us, that we may know ourselves to be truly human, truly holy, and truly part of the web of life. All Mother, our Mother, we give you honor and we give you praise. Earth Mother, accept our offering.
Earth Mother, accept our offering. And as it is fitting to call to the Earth Mother, so it is fitting to call to the spirits of inspiration. And today, on this Lunasa day, we call to Druid, goddess of fire. Goddess of fire, we ask you, ignite within us the fire of creativity, that we may speak beautiful, eloquent words in your praise and the praise of the gods. Goddess of fire, Druid, we ask that you ignite within us the fire of the smithy, to forge anew our bonds with each other and with the kindreds. Druid, goddess of fire, we ask that you ignite within us the fire of healing, that our words may bring peace and mending to the world. Druid, great goddess of fire, we ask you, meet us at the boundaries, join us at our good hearth, aid us and guide us as we walk the elder ways. Druid, accept this offering.
Druid, accept this offering.
Children of Earth, as I said, today we celebrate the Feast of Lunasa, the gathering of the tribes. As our ancestors did before us, so we do now, and so may our children do in the future. In this space, we will call to many spirits. We will call to our ancestors, those who walked the ways before us, those who guide us with their light and with their love. We will call too to the spirits of nature. These are the spirits that surround us in everyday life, the spirits of this park and this place as well, the spirits that fill our lives with joy in the bounty of the earth. And we will call too to the shining gods and goddesses, the many, but especially to the Tuatha De Danann, the children of Danu, the tribe of the Mother. We call today to all of these spirits that they might hear our voices, and we call today especially to the god Lu, for he has, with his feats of skill and strength, shown that he is truly a worthy god to honor on this day. He draws together the tribes, much as this festival does. He instituted the games at Lunasa in honor of his foster mother. Last year we heard of the story of him defeating the beast of blight that ravaged the harvest. And so today, at this time, we honor him yet again. And so, as all have done, as we do, as our children may do, let us make our offerings in joy and in reverence, and attune ourselves to this space, that it may be sacred and bright. So, children of earth, relax into place. Close your eyes, if you will.
Let your feet be planted firmly.
Feel yourself take root here.
Let your roots extend downward.
Feel the cool magnetic waters.
Let the waters flow into your body.
Feel the sustaining power of the earth.
Let the waters fill the cauldron of your loins.
Feel the waters ground you deep.
Let the waters fill the cauldron of your heart.
Feel the waters course through you.
Let the waters fill the cauldron of your head.
Feel the waters rise and overflow you. The waters flow within us all.
Let your mind soar into the stars.
Feel yourself branching out.
Let your branches extend upward.
Feel the warm electric fire.
Let the fire grow within your body.
Feel the energizing sky power.
Let the fire ignite the cauldron of your head.
Feel the fire crown you high.
Let the fire ignite the cauldron of your heart.
Feel the fire surge through you.
Let the fire ignite the cauldron of your loins.
Feel the fire spark and center you. The fire grows within us all. Look around you now.
We are connected through the waters.
We become one within the well.
We are connected through the flames.
We become one within the fire.
We are connected through the center.
We become one within the tree. We are one light, one depth, one sacred and hallowed grove.
And together we pray.
The waters support and surround us. The land extends about us. The sky stretches out above us. At our center burns a living flame. May all the kindred bless us. May our worship be true. May our actions be just. May our love be pure. Blessings, honor, and worship to the holy ones. So be it.
So be it.
Attuned to this space, we open our sacred center at this time.
By fire and by water, between the earth and sky, we stand like the world tree rooted deep, crowned high. Come we now to the well, the eye and the mouth of earth. Come we now to the well, and silver we bring. Come we now to the well, the waters of rebirth. Come we now to the well, together we sing. By fire and by water, between the earth and sky, we stand like the world tree rooted deep, crowned high. We will kindle a fire, bless all and with harm to none. We will kindle a fire and offerings pour. We will kindle a fire, a light neath the moon and sun. We will kindle a fire, our spirits will soar. By fire and by water, between the earth and sky, we stand like the world tree rooted deep, crowned high. Gather we at the tree, the root and the crown of all. Gather we at the tree, below and above. Gather we at the tree, together we make our call. Gather we at the tree, in wisdom and love. By fire and by water, between the earth and sky, we stand like the world tree rooted deep, crowned high. By fire and by water, between the earth and sky, we stand like the world tree rooted deep, crowned high.
Children of earth, this space with a well that reaches deep into the earth, a fire with a pillar of smoke that supports the heavens, and a tree that expands around all of us. In your mind's eye, see these things as we call out for a gatekeeper.
Children of earth, see in your mind's eye a rocky shore. And out beyond that shore, broken wave caps crashing. But across these caps, a boat comes smoothly and steadily, as if there were no waves at all, as if the sea were a plain of flowers. And in the prow of that boat, a tall, commanding figure, a circlet of foam on his head, a cloak of many colors streaming out behind him. This is Manannán mac Lir, or as he is known on his own Isle of Man, Manannán beg mac Lir. He is the Lord of the waves and the one who lets us pass across. And so we call to him today and ask him, Manannán beg mac Lir, join us at the boundaries. Be it our good fire. Aid us and guide us as we walk the elder ways. Join your magic with ours, O Manannán, that we may open these gates. Manannán beg mac Lir, Manannán, accept our offering.
Manannán, accept our offering.
And now, O Manannán, we ask you, join your powers with ours, join your magic with ours, that we may open these gates as I sing a hymn from your homeland. Cred tanri tergit veflaunes, Hari shachin jismulang varul. Where is the king? He comes from the other world, over the seas to the top of Barul. Cred teginu tegin mihiar, soy foche ermulag varul. What is he doing? He sits gazing westward, over the seas to the top of Barul. Koi tanri Manannán, takashta leche ermulag varul. Who is the king? The king is Manannán. He has a castle at the top of Barul. Let the gates be open.
Let the gates be open. Children of earth, breathe deep. For we stand now at a place at the center of the cosmos. Our eyes are bright. We can see that which we could not before. We can speak to that which hears us more clearly. Let nothing but truth pass our lips. Let nothing but just be our actions. And let our hearts be open and pure as we call to the kindreds today.
Ancestors, the children of the earth call out to you, to those of our blood and our bone, you who have given us life, to those of our heart and hearth, you who have guided our way, to those we count as friends and folk, strengthening our relationships. To these and all of the mighty dead, we join in fellowship this weekend, and in doing so, we remember our roots. We come together as one tribe, one community, one folk. Come to our fire ancestors, meet us at the boundaries. Join us at our sacred hearth and be warmed by our good fire. Aid and guide us as we walk the elder ways. Ancestors, accept this offering.
Ancestors, accept this offering.
Now we call out to the spirits of this land. Children of earth, we call out to these spirits, to our kindred, our allies of rock and stone and flowing water, of soil and crystal and stream. Earth kindred, we call out to thee in friendship. And to our allies, our kindred of green things, of plants, of trees and shrubs, of root and root. It's my first time up here. Of root and tree and bark and stem and seed, green kindred, we welcome thee in friendship. And we call out to our allies, our kindred of scale, fur, and feather, those that crawl and walk and fly and swim. Animal kindred, we welcome thee in friendship. Come to our fire. Join us at the boundaries. As we come to our fire and join us at our hearth, be warmed at our good fire. Give us aid and guidance as we walk the sacred ways, as we walk the elder ways. Nature spirits, accept our offering.
Nature spirits, accept our offering.
See now, children of earth, those ancestors and those nature spirits surround us. See them as their line goes back into the mist. See their eyes turn toward us. And let us call now to the gods and goddesses.
Children of the earth call out to the shining ones, first children of the mother, Tuatha De Danann. You who share your wisdom and love with us, you grain guarders, you hearth keepers, warriors, poets, magicians, to all those bright and shining gods and goddesses, we welcome you here to join us today. Shining ones, meet us at the boundaries. Come to our fire, be warmed by our hearth. Aid us and guide us as we walk the elder ways. Shining ones, accept our offering.
Shining ones, accept our offering.
Blessed Lu, shining God of light, we call out to you to give you honor and to sing praise to your names. Lu Lamfada, long arm, long hand, protector of the folk and the bounty of the land. Lu Lambamnek, fierce striker, sword shouter, slayer of foes and wielder of bolt lightning. Lu Samaldanik, master of all skill and art, wise counselor and harbinger of insight. We are ever grateful for the blessings you bestow. Mighty Lu, you are the carpenter, the craftsman, and the king, the sorcerer, swordsman, and slayer, the historian, harper, and hero, the poet, physician, and smith. We celebrate your marriage to the land and ask you endow us with that abundance. We laud your union with the flower-formed Ariu and ask that you favor us with that healing love. We praise your sovereignty and wisdom and ask that you help us prevail in all things. Bright shining Lu, meet us at the boundaries. Join us at the sacred hearth and be warmed by our good fire. Guide us and aid us as we walk the elder ways. Lu, accept our offering.
Lu, accept our offering.
Children of earth, see in your mind's eye now those gods and goddesses, any patrons you might have, come to our fire. As they step into the light, feel their presence here. And most especially on this feast of Lunasa, see Lu, come to our fire and join us here. And now, thinking on these offerings we have made, we call out one final time to see them sink into the well, to reach the spirits there, to ascend on this pillar of smoke, to reach the spirits above us, and to be scattered about us, so all the spirits in this world can feel them and take part of them as well. And so we say, Lu, kindreds all, accept our offering.
Lu, kindreds all, accept our offering. May our voices arise on the fire. May our voices resound in the deep. May the spirits accept what we offer as we honor the old ways we keep. Let our voices arise on the fire. May our voices
voices resound in the deep. Let the spirits accept what we offer as we honor the old ways we keep. Let our voices arise on the fire. May our voices resound in the deep. May the kindred accept what we offer as we honor the old ways we keep.
Children of Earth, we have made offerings today for all the folk. Breathe deep once more. Know that our offerings have been sent and have passed the veil. And let us prepare to take an omen, to hear what the spirits offer to us in return. Because all work that we do requires communication, to know that the spirits have heard us, to hear their blessings back in exchange for our gifts, we prepare now. Seer, take our omen, asking first what blessings the ancestors give to us.
The ancestors give us Ku, the dog, loyalty and guardianship. Your friends are with you and will stay by you.
Breathe deep once more. Seer, take our omen. What do the nature spirits give unto us?
The salmon, longevity. We will live very long and good lives.
Breathe deep, and Seer, take our omen. What do the shining ones, the gods and goddesses, give unto us?
Cat, sensuality and attachment. The Shining Ones has given us reason and insight to make fair judgments.
These three things taken together, what is the message of the spirits?
We will live long lives with our deepest friends who are stand beside us, and they will give us good wisdom to make sound, fair judgments.
Children of Earth, you have heard these omens. Do you accept them?
We do.
Then, children of Earth, these are good omens indeed. These are blessings of loyalty, longevity, and sensuality. Think on them as we prepare to receive these blessings. Children of Earth, all waters are by their very nature sacred. We separate out these waters that they may be set aside to receive the blessings of the kindreds, that they may be poured out and elevated. Children of Earth, think on these blessings that you have heard of today. Think about loyalty, longevity, and sensuality. How can you use these in your life? How can they brighten you? How can they fill you with the power of the work we have done today? Think too on these omens. What does it mean to be loyal, to be long in a space? What does it mean to be sensual when you work with others here in this tent? What does it mean for us as a community? And 2, as these waters flow, as we sprinkle them upon you, as they reach the earth and flow out into the world and cosmos about us, think on how these waters and these blessings might be carried forth out into the wider world, that they may touch everyone with loyalty, longevity, and sensuality. Children of earth, let us prepare to draw these waters in by hallowing them.
Loyalty. Fill these waters. Warm them over the fire. Allow them to rain down, pure and strong. Filling them with this loyalty, we call out, Shining Ones, give us the waters.
Shining Ones, give us the waters. Longevity. To be in the space for a time. We call out, let this rain from above, let it flow from the earth, let it fill our cup and chalice, let it cool us and keep us. Shining Ones, give us the waters.
Shining Ones, give us the waters. Sensuality. Let it flow around these waters, igniting our senses, the feel of the coolness of it on our skin, the feel of it in our belly, igniting a spark within us. The way it looks as it rains down from the land, from the sky, welling up from the deep earth. The way it smells. Allow it to fill your senses with sensuality. We call out now, Shining Ones, give us the waters.
Shining Ones, give us the waters. Children of earth, breathe deep once more and think on these omens. Let them fill your mind as they fill this vessel. Children of earth, behold the waters of life.
Behold the waters of life.
As we sprinkle them upon you, be filled with them, warmed by them and cooled by them.
May the power of the kindred be shown to me. May the omens and the blessings be shown through me. May the blessings in the waters fill my soul. May the wisdom of the kindreds make me whole. May the power of the kindred be shown to me. May the omens and the blessings be shown through me. May the blessings in the waters fill my soul. May the wisdom of the kindred make me whole. May the power of the kindred be shown to me. May the omens and the blessings be shown through me. May the blessings in the waters fill my soul. May the wisdom of the kindred make me whole. May the power of the kindred be shown to me. May the omens and the blessings be shown through me. May the blessings in the waters fill my soul. May the wisdom of the kindred make me whole. May the power of the kindred be shown to me. May the omens and the blessings be shown through me. May the blessings in the waters fill my soul. May the wisdom of the kindred make me whole. May the power of the kindred be shown through me. May the omens and the blessings be shown through me. May the blessings in the waters fill my soul. May the wisdom of the kindred make me whole. May the power of the kindred be shown through me. May the omens and the blessings be shown through me. May the blessings in the waters fill my soul. May the wisdom of the kindred make me whole. May the power of the kindred be shown through me. May the omens and the blessings be shown through me. May the blessings in the waters fill my
sorry no one warned you we had a splash zone for this ritual. Children of Earth, breathe deep. Feel those blessings as they flow through you. Feel those blessings as they reach out to all the world. Now today, we have honored Lou, and I wish to tell you about this particular being. And so, filled with our blessings, now we have story time. Children of Earth, we have told many stories of Lou at this festival over the years, of how his foster mother fed the folk through her sacrifice, of how he came to the gate of Tara, of how he killed Baelor at the Second Battle of Moytoira, and of how he defeated the Beast of Blight. Today, with bagpipes in the background, tuning themselves up, we continue the cycle, and we speak of his connection to the land and to all of us who live upon it. After years of youth and joy, he sought to match and brighten his life with love. But where could a man who has killed a king, a man who has been a king, and a man who has spared the life of a king, find his equal with the folk? He set off with his warband through the whole of Ireland to seek a partner. As he wandered beside the sea one day, far from his companions, a mist drew round. Lou knew it immediately to be a magical mist, and he called out, "If this is not the mist of my foster father, I know not whose mist it could be." From the edge of the mist, out on the water, the prow of a boat appeared. The steersman was indeed who Lou thought it must be. Monanon MacLear, Lord of the Sea, magician, and his foster father. "What brings you here, my boy?" the old magician asked. "The sea is my space, and you are nearly at the edge of yours." "I seek my equal for marriage," said the young man, his shoulders slumped. "But no matter where I look, even my greatest companions are lacking." "That is because you are greater than most, boy, be they men or women. You will not find your equal among them. But I know one that you are not greater than." He instructed Lou then to seek 3 plants and their flowers, and to lay them just so: the oak, the broom, and the meadowsweet. And straightway Lou rejoined his men and set out to find those herbs. He traveled across the land, and he gathered the flowers until he finally came back to Tara, there at the center of the land. He laid the herbs in the form of a person and chanted a secret spell over them. It called out that the winds might become breath, and that the waters of the earth might become blood. And the flowers began to take a gentle form and fill with both breath and blood. The flower of the oak became her mind, steeped in wisdom that was rooted deep in the land and that soared to great heights of inspiration. The flower of the meadowsweet became her heart, its beat perfuming the air, for it is well known that the herb draws the love of anyone who breathes deeply in its presence. And the flower of the broom tree, beautiful and golden as the sun in summer, became her eyes. And it was the eye of her that caught Lou's eye that summer day. It is well known that the broom can tame wild horses, no matter how headstrong. And so it was with Lou, who found himself lost in the eyes of this new love. And he sought to impress her through dance and skills and feats of war. Because you know that's how you impress a girl, right? She laughed at his work and smiled behind her hand, seeing him try to impress her. He asked her name, this goddess of the land who stood before him. I am the land, the abundance of it, and the healing that it brings, she said. My name is Arya. And she was indeed his equal. She taught healing and love. She worked magic and inspiration. She stood with men on the battlefield and inspired them in their darkest times. She is the lady of the land, and she still abides in our hearts to this day. And from that day forth, children of earth, the land was named for her, for Lu's bride. Arya, Erin, or Ireland, however you say her name, you speak the goddess's name, who was Lu's equal, who laughed, who enjoyed his presence, and decided that he was indeed her equal, and eventually married him. Children of Earth, this is the story of Lu and his marriage to the land. I call on you to think on this story, to remember it, and to know that should the land not find its equal, sometimes it won't agree, but if it does, the land will consent to the marriage and the match. So be it.
So be it.
Children of Earth, we have done good work here today. There are some minor announcements. We have more people here than we had when we started with announcements, so I'll cover those again. We do invite you, along with the Dublin Irish Festival, to come and enjoy breakfast at the festival. There are a number of vendors floating about. We would also ask that if you have received something from this, we will be down over here holding baskets. You are welcome to make a donation. They all go to worthy cause. They don't go to us. They go to the food pantry. And we want also to ask that if you're interested in knowing more about us, go to our website, threecranes.org, for we are Three Cranes Grove ADF, the Druids of Central Ohio. Or find us on Facebook, which is Facebook/Three Cranes, where we are broadcasting this thing live, which is entertaining in and of itself. The other thing that we ask is that the blessings that we have spoken of today, let them fill you, carry them forth. Know that they are there for you, that we have made offerings and they have been received and we have been filled with those blessings. You leave here today brighter than when you came. Any other announcements I'm forgetting? So, children of Earth, if you would like to donate afterwards, find one of us in white. If you have questions, find one of us in white. We'll be happy to answer. But breathe deep and let us prepare to thank those that we have called today. Lu Lamfada, you of the long arm, you who are many skilled, we call to you for the blessings we've received here, for the light of the work. Lu, we thank you.
Lu, we thank you. To the shining gods and goddesses who have shared their wisdom and love, who have rained down blessings upon us today, we say, Shining Ones, we thank you.
Shining Ones, we thank you. To the spirits of nature that support and surround us, those who have turned their attention here, we will leave this festival better than we found it. Breathe deep. Inhale their perfume once more. Spirits of nature, we thank you.
Spirits of nature, we thank you. And to the ancestors, those who came before us, who have shared your knowledge, who have shared your love, we say, ancestors, we thank you.
Ancestors, we thank you. And to all the powers that have aided us, whether known or unknown to us, we call out once more and we say, we thank you. Now, let us close our gates and thank our gatekeeper.
Mananan Maclear, great guide and navigator, great fosterer who guides us across. Today we thank you for your aid in opening these gates. And we ask you once more to lend your magic to ours as we close them and make them merely a well, a bowl, merely a candle, merely a pillar. Koi tanri mananan takashtaleche ermulag varul. Who is the king? The king is Mananan. He has a castle at the top of Barul. Let the gates be closed.
Let the gates be closed. Children of Earth, with the gates closed, let us thank Inspiration and the Earth Mother.
Lady Druid, who inspired us, who sparked a flame within us, allowing our words to flow freely and allowing us to feel the blessings warm inside us. Druid, we thank you.
Druid, we thank you. And to the Earth Mother, we, your children, call out to you once more. You who have upheld us at this rite, you who have brightened us, you who will uphold us as we walk forth. For you cradle each step as you will cradle us at our end. To you we shall return all that we leave unused upon this altar. For it is yours, and like us, it should return to you. Earth Mother, we thank you.
Earth Mother, we thank you.
Children of Earth, be brightened by the work that we have done here today. Be filled with those blessings and go with peace and blessings as you walk with wisdom.
Walk with wisdom from this hallowed place. Walk not in sorrow, our root shall e'er embrace. May strength be your brother, and honor be your friend, and luck be your lover until we meet again.
That's all.